Imagine you are piloting a plane. You know your destination, you know you started out with a full tank of fuel, and you have a flight plan. All those elements are important, but to fly the plane, to get from point A to point B safely and on time, you must rely on a whole array of instruments in the cockpit. The readings from these instruments not only help you track your progress, but they enable you to make any necessary adjustments along the way. As a manager, you are in very much the same situation. You might know your end goal, but if you have no way to check progress, how can you know whether or when you've reached your destination, or how far off course you may have veered? Just like the pilot who depends on her instrument panel, managers rely on a dashboard of measures and associated performance targets. To develop performance targets, you must first define success. It could be completing work by a deadline, or achieving 0 defects, attracting 50% more new customers this year, or reaching $1 million in sales by the end of the quarter. Most often, it's a combination of many such goals. And like the pilot, managers must monitor their progress regularly, or else they'll jeopardize their mission. When your team understands how their performance targets connect to your organization's strategy, they will be more motivated to achieve them. You can even inspire your team members to exceed expectations and earn rewards, recognition, a bonus, and pride in a job well done. As a tool, performance management supports accountability and helps demonstrate success. And it does so not only internally, but also externally to customers, investors, donors, regulators, and many others. But make sure the performance metrics you choose are actually ones that will help you. One senior manager I've worked with was delivering a very complicated set of products and services for his firm, and I asked him, "How are you tracking the performance?" He proudly pulled out a spreadsheet with nearly 100 indicators they were tracking regularly. So I asked him, "How useful is this for improving what you do?" And he said, "We hope it'll be useful to us one day." The core aim is to develop metrics that will be useful to the people that need them. Don't measure things just to show that you measure them. To borrow from the German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche, unless we can keep our eyes on the ball, we'll lose sight of what we are trying to achieve.